I've worn a lot of costumes in my day. I've been in my own crazy movies. I've worn Halloween costumes, on and on. Really, I've never been a sharp dresser with the exception of a bar mitzvah or two. But in just about 2 weeks, I will be wearing perhaps my most important costume ever. And that is, of course, my cap and gown for what looks to be just an incredible experience. Graduating college in about 2 weeks with my bachelor's in arts, graphic design, and I'm looking forward to it. Geez, after graduation, who knows, but just the prospect of graduating is something that I don't want to say I didn't think would happen, but let's face it, for a little while there, I didn't think it would happen. And, that in itself is kind of amazing, but more amazing, and not to discredit anything or anyone, but more amazing to me at least, is just the wealth of great people that I've met at Eastern in, again, this is going to sound weird, but in such a short time. I've been at Eastern for 4 years actually, but feels like I've only been there 1 year because that's just the time I started to get to know people in the art program and around me, and it's been something. It really has. Some people who know me might only think I went to Avery Point because I still talk about Avery Point a lot if I ever talk about school, which was rare until this year. And now that I'm kind of getting myself back on track and doing things with my life, I really feel like my time at Eastern was time well spent, and just sorry I don't have more of it because, a couple weeks, moving on, and I'll see what happens. Last year was another year for moving on, and that's something else I'll discuss at another time. But for right now, graduation is the big event coming up, bigger than pretty much anything that I've even caught on film or done anything with. And really the art is what I want to focus on moving forward. Obviously, I'm an artist. Maybe I didn't call myself that for a while, but I'm calling myself that now, not just because of the degree, but because of just the last couple of years. I've kind of, I don't want to say reinvented myself, but I've just kind of made some changes, and to the point where I feel like I'm not just doing things anymore to do them. I feel like there's more reason behind what I do. I've matured somewhat. I don't know if you can ever make an objective judgment on your maturity level. I feel like a lot of people probably think they're more mature than they actually are, so I'm probably in that group. But compared to how I was, it's hard to deny I've matured at least quite a bit, I think. And my art has as well, to the point where I can call it art and not just a bunch of videos or a bunch of pictures I made. And a lot of that has to do with Eastern, a lot of that has to do with just things that happen, that change you, and for that, what can I say? It's just an amazing, amazing experience. And the reason I do all this isn't to brag about the fact that I'm graduating, because thousands of other people, if not hundreds of thousands of other people, will be graduating this month or next month all over the world, and they'll have the same issues of trying to find a job and, excitement, but then kind of nervousness. What am I going to do now? I'm out of school, but now what? And that's nothing new for anybody, I'm sure, but certainly nothing I've had to deal with yet. And you only deal with it once, usually, unless you go back and get another degree. But I don't know. I'm glad I did it. I'll be really glad when it's over, and I'll have more to say then. But I always like to capture my reactions before and after events, and this is quite an event. So, to those who are in school now, and maybe in the middle or in the beginning of your college career, don't give up. And, if things do get really tough, try to turn to those around you. I know it's easy to say that now. It's probably stuff we should all do, but kind of forget sometimes that there's always someone who cares about you and always someone who will be there to help you. And that's not a bad thing, so take advantage of it, whether it's your counselors or someone you know well, maybe someone you don't know well. You'd be surprised. I thought, a lot of people just don't give a crap. I thought, they have their friends, I have my friends, why are we going to correspond? But that's how you make friends, and that's something that I always knew but never pursued until recently, and I'm glad I did, and will continue to do so. So, graduation 2013, completely amazing, awesome. Not enough words to describe it. I will be back soon with more of this video stuff I do, but just thought I would take a break to be serious for a moment, and best wishes to all.